We've missed you. We've missed you.
Hey, her name.
Becca, we've missed you.
Me too.
Yes, where have you been? Have you been on holiday?
I was just home and also at different places like my family's house and also my best friend's house. Like now, I'm back home already on Zoom
How are you doing, Simon? But we don't come on Saturdays because now that we're vaccinated and stuff, we go visit our family. So we're not home.
Sometimes we do have the laugh, but not all. Because we go and try to visit people. Because we're the vaccinated family.
She got vaccinated. Did Becca get vaccinated?
Kids don't know, she's too young.
Yeah.
But since Gordon and I are vaccinated and my siblings, on Saturday we go we visit my brother and then we visit my parents. So each time we go somewhere else on Saturday, it's like an hour or more drive and we're there all day, so we don't go on the Havdalah. So we haven't been coming on Saturdays.
My granddaughter of 14 has been vaccinated in Chicago, and they did it last fall.
כל שבוע זה רק פיוט מתוק לשמיים, כולם זרוק
Teşekkür ederim. Gayret de
Do you still have relatives in England?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've extended their restrictions till July 19th. July 19th.
Wait. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
The restrictions were supposed to be lifted June 19th. They've extended it to July 19th.
So July 19th.
Because
I have like
the
great
variant.
answers. Yeah, I'm not going anytime soon traveling. What do you want to say about that?
Now I'm going to send you a emoji thing, so I just.
Are you going to any summer camp, Becca?
Yes. It's just over the summer. It's not like
Music is off.
camping. It's just the summer camp.
Okay, bye.
And my mom's signing me up also for a swimming lesson.
I was just catching up on all the Becca news, like everyone else. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Yom Chamishi is about to begin. And we hope you're all doing well out there on this Wednesday evening. I was just outside. It is bearable outside, which is nice to feel. And
barely bearable.
I hope everybody's, huh?
Barely bearable.
It's barely bearable. No, it's more than barely bearable. It's yogi bearable.
Let's start with a song, Cantor.
Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Heveinu shalom alechem, shubap shubap alechem. Heveinu shalom, shbidubap shubap shubap. Heveinu shalom alechem, alechem. Heveinu shalom. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim. Gam yachan, hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachan. Oh baby, heveinu shalom alechem, alechem. Heveinu shalom, heveinu shalom alechem. Alechem heveinu, alechem heveinu, alechem heveinu, shalom.
Welcome, everybody. It's good to have you with us. And hello also to Donna and Adele and Kylie and Beth and whoever else is with us on Facebook or out there on any of our virtual platforms. It's good to have you with us. So we're going to start with a story and then we'll say hello and then we'll have our Siyyum. This story is called The First Year. When Adam was put into the Garden of Eden, he was amazed at everything. The smell of the flowers made him dance. The sound of the birds made him sing for joy. But of all the things that amazed Adam in the Garden of Eden, by far the most amazing thing was the sun. The sun was so far away he could not touch it, yet it warmed his face as if it were close. Imagine Adam's surprise when the sun sank right down behind the edge of the garden and disappeared. Adam did not notice the sinking of the sun until it had already sunk, and then everything turned dark and cold. Adam was afraid, and so were the animals. They all crowded around him, and he tried to look brave, but none of them looked very brave, shivering through that first cold night. After a while, Adam fell asleep, but later he was awakened by a warm feeling on the back of his neck. He whirled around and saw the sun peeking over the other side of the garden. Adam did not understand how the sun was able to sneak around and come up on the other side of the Garden of Eden. But he was happy that the sun was in the sky again and he was not cold. Adam tried to reassure all the animals that the sun was back to stay, but after some time they came rushing over to Adam. "It's sinking again, it's sinking again," they cried. And sure enough, the sun was sinking lower and lower in the sky. "Let's build something to stop the sun from sinking," they said. So the animals scurried around piling stuff at just the spot where the sun sank. They hoped that the sun would hit their pile of junk and stop at the edge of the garden. But it still sank and everything got cold again. The monkey piled bananas and elephants piled tree trunks and the squirrels piled nuts, and the pile of stuff rose high over the wall. But the sun just sank right behind all that stuff, and it was dark again and cold again, and the animals were frightened again, and so was Adam. Then God explained to Adam that the sun would sink again and again and again, and there was nothing he or the animals could do to stop it. But also God said there was nothing to worry about because in a few hours, the sun would rise again over the other side of the garden. God explained to Adam that separating the sinking and rising and sinking, the sinking and rising and sinking of the sun was something called time. And God explained to Adam that the time from one sun sinking to another sun sinking was one day. The time of 7 sun sinkings was 1 week. The time of 4 weeks of sun sinkings was 1 month. And the time of 12 months was 1 year. "Do you understand?" God asked Adam. "Sure," said Adam, who actually had no idea what God was talking about. What Adam thought after this was, after 1 day, I'm all right because I still have 6 others before the week is over. After the week is over, I'm okay because I still have 3 other weeks before the month is over. And then I have 11 other months to use up. So Adam went on about his work in the Garden of Eden. Days and weeks and months went by, and Adam marked them, but did not think much about it until one day Adam noticed that 11 months and 3 weeks and 6 days had been used up. Then it hit him. "I've used up all my time. What am I going to do now? Tonight the sun will sink and it will never rise again because this is the end of time. I'm going to have to wander around in the dark. And it's going to be cold all the time, and I'm going to trip over things. Oh God, what will I do now?" On that last day of the last week of the last month of the year, Adam said goodbye to the animals of the garden. He called them together near a big tree in the middle of the garden and said, "I don't know if I will see you tomorrow because I don't know if there's going to be a tomorrow. Before the sun sinks for the last time, I wanted you all to know that you were good friends. If I did anything to hurt you in any way, I'm sorry, and I hope you will forgive me." The animals hugged Adam and each other and bunched up together because they figured out that they might be cold again pretty soon. They cried a little as they watched the sun sink for the last time behind the edge of the garden. And then, after a while, the sun peeped up over the other side of the garden, just as it had every morning of that first year. A new day had begun. It was the first day of the second year. Then Adam heard God counting. 10 years is 1 decade. 10 decades is 1 century. 10 centuries is 1 millennium. 10 millennia is... But by this time, Adam had fallen asleep. When Adam woke up, he smelled the flowers, heard the birds singing, and thanked God for making time way big enough. Erev Tov. Let's take a minute and say howdy. We didn't see Becca last time, so we'll say howdy to Becca this time first, and then we'll go to Aurora. Go ahead, Becca.
Hi.
Hi.
Today I got some nerlies and I want to show you them after I'm done eating. So they're like so cute, these little things. And the incubator helps them heal. And there's like these cute little things.
What are they?
They're called nerlies.
But what
And
is it?
3 of them glow.
But what is it?
Um,
Just these little like dolls this size.
yeah.
I'll bring one. Here.
And
Quick.
And also, the ones that glow are Nestornut, Stellar, and there's one that's pink I don't have. I have 2 of them, Stellar and Nestornut. And it's like so fun. My mom will show you one of my nerlies, and all of them are ink food right now in my clinic castle.
Your clinic castle?
Yeah, I just have that type, and this is what my mom's bringing right now, the incubator and one of the nerlies. This is not Nestornut glows, but this is one of them. I have 2 of those.
So it's these little aliens. They have tiny hair, and they feed through a tube, like
the
milk
tube.
through a tube in their belly button.
Yes, pink. And this is the incubator. I'll show you what it does. This
Wait, they can't see it.
does that.
This
There's
is their
a noise.
treatments. They can get light
There's
treatment,
this.
sound treatment, motion treatment.
I see.
And
I
they
see.
can do this.
So
Is
we
that,
were
is that like
lucky
a spa for them?
like an alien spaceship incubator. We were
Uh-huh.
lucky recipients. My niece loved them, and now she doesn't want to look at them. So you don't want to know how many we got, like 13. So they're all cute little.
Good
I have
hand-me-downs.
2 of those.
Good hand-me-downs.
And then there's like something you can put here, like the tube. You can close it with the thing.
Yeah, there's a lid that goes on it. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Becca. Thank you. All right, Aurora.
My birthday's on Monday.
Wow. How old are you going to be?
6.
Wow. 6 years
Yeah.
old.
We have birthday decorations.
Oh, I see. There's a big A over there.
Yeah, and it's gonna be on the first day of summer.
Is the A for Aaron?
No, it's for war.
Oh.
I shot with a war.
I missed the last thing that you said. Say it again.
Well, I shot with a war and I ended the
Oh.
So
Yes, you have a beginning and an end A, huh?
You were trying to say that your birthday's on the first day of summer.
yes, but
Oh.
I have A at the first. A is my first letter of my name, and A is my last letter of my name.
That is
that's
right.
the
That is
decoration just because I have A on the first day, name on the last day.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm Fox, so I don't have an A in my Fox, but I have 2 A's at
And
the first
Aurora.
and the wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you for
gonna
sharing that, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You want to say hi, Roman?
Hi, Ronan.
Ronan, do you want to laugh for them or something?
No.
Oh, he wants to tell a knock knock joke.
Who's there?
Ooh.
I think he said knock knock who?
Oh,
Ooh. Not you. Mama.
Rabbi
Oh,
who?
Rabbi who?
Rabbi who? Somebody's knocking at the door. Hi there. Good to see you. So, well, I have some announcements to make about our schedule next week because we have some vacation coming up for Cantor Paul and me. But let's do our Siyyum first, and then we'll make some announcements. So let's move into our Shema and Hashkivan and prayers.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Shelter us beneath your wings, oh Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, oh Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Heal us, God, wrong from right, oh Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. You're muted.
Just a few announcements. We will have Friday night. We'll have a virtual family service at 6:30 and a in-person outdoor service at 7:30 at TBI, so that would be great. We'd love to see you at one or both of those times. We will not, Cantor Paul and I are both taking our kids to camp this week in Santa Rosa. So we will not be together for Saturday night this week or Monday night this week. It will be reflected in the congregational email that comes out tomorrow, but just for our regulars who are here, I will be back on Wednesday night with all of you. So a week from today for our Zoom Siyyum. We won't have Havdalah or Monday night because we'll both be on the road. So I think that's anything else you want to announce, Cantor Paul? You're muted.
Sorry. No, not really. Just it was such a lovely Friday night out there last night. We would love to have whoever would like to attend. We won't be mandating masks outside for those who are vaccinated starting this Shabbat. If you have not been vaccinated, which includes really a lot of our youngest members, we do require that you wear masks, but we'll also be doing Kiddush and Motzi, and we have a little takeaway oneg. So we're gradually transitioning back to many of the things that are familiar. What will always remain that is new is our presence here online for those of you who are, for whatever reason, unable to join us in person. But it was really lovely last week, and I think it's going to be as lovely, if not more lovely, this weekend as it cools down slightly.
And we're going to close with a song. I may duck out during the song to open a Shiva that's going to be starting in a few minutes. So, but I want to just say it's great to see you and be with you, and hi to Jeff and Jacinta as well, and to Patty. So it's great to have you guys with us. And we'll close with a song.
Cool. Ose shalom bimroma, uya ase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimroma, uya ase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimroma, uya ase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. Useh Shalom bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Useh Shalom bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Useh Shalom bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful Yom Chamishi, and we'll see you on Yom Shabbat. See you later. Good night, Aurora. Good night, everybody. Good night, Simon Yvonne.